It's insane. This is massive growth. If you don't get it, like $800 a share. Are you kidding? This stock is going to be trading at $10,000 a share in a few years. Short-term traders are talking about support levels, and people are talking about Twitter and, oh, what effect is this going to have on Tesla? Are you kidding? This is an insane growth story. This is a mind-boggling growth story. Hey, this is Warren Redlick. Just a fairly short video here. I just wanted to talk about something that I feel like people are missing, and they're missing, and they're missing. Are you ready? Let's go. It should be obvious I'm talking about this. Giga Shanghai is expanding. I'm watching the news. I'm seeing talk about various small issues, whether Shanghai's on a brief shutdown, people talking about Trump on Twitter and all this other, and I just feel like people are missing what's happening with Tesla. This is an insane growth story. This is a mind-boggling growth story. First of all, I just went a couple months ago to Austin, Texas. I went inside the Tesla Gigafactory in Texas. It's absolutely huge. I've got friends who went to Giga Berlin. Tesla is just about to start ramping 2 new factories. Okay, so Tesla had Fremont and Shanghai that were arguably like 1.5 or 1 3/4 factories. They're adding 2 new factories. They're already built. They're already working on production. They're already starting the very beginning of a ramp. They're both going to be more efficient than the previous factories. They're both going to be more productive than the previous factories. Giga Texas is insanely big in particular. Nobody knows how many vehicles that's going to produce, and they got like room for 8 more of them on the land that they have. And then we find out that they're expanding Shanghai huge. They're building another plant in Shanghai. This is an insane growth story. They're highly profitable and they're growing insanely fast. And short-term traders are talking about support levels, and people are talking about Twitter and, oh, what effect is this going to have on Tesla? Are you kidding? Open your eyes, pay attention, do a little bit of analysis. The margins are off the charts. Shanghai is producing vehicles and selling them for like double what it costs to make them. Giga Texas has this whole new manufacturing system that's absolutely brilliant. Watch the Sandy Monroe video about what's going on in Giga Texas. It's amazing. Their manufacturing process is getting so simple. Their ability to manufacture vehicles in high volume at low cost is mind-blowing. This is nuts. They're building their own batteries. There's so much. FSD beta is amazing. Okay, it's not there yet, but it's amazing. It's close. It's making progress. The team's on board. And then they got this robotaxi thing coming in a year or 2. They're going to start building robotaxi factories. This isn't even the robotaxi factory. 2024, they're going to be producing robotaxis. We don't even know what that's going to be, but I can assure you it's going to be even bigger than Model 3 and Model Y. Maybe bigger than both put together. And Elon dropped a little bit of a hint in the interview when he was asked about Cybertruck, and he said, well, we've got 3 years of demand already. Well, if they have 1.5 million vehicles ordered, that means they're going to make 500,000 a year, not 250 to 300,000 a year. They've already increased their plans to produce Cybertruck to more than people thought, more than they said before. This is insane. This is the fastest growing company that anybody has ever seen. And the profits are off the charts. Where else are you going to put your money? I'm all in. Look, full disclosure, I'm all in. I'm also an Elon fan. I listen to the guy. I love the guy. I own a Tesla Model 3. I'm waiting on a Plaid Model X. I want a Cybertruck. I'm all in on the company. I'm all in on his other companies. Boring Company, Neuralink, SpaceX. I'm an insane. I've been to Starbase twice. I've been to the Tesla Gigafactory in Texas, like I don't know how many times. Only inside once, but I've been to the factory probably 7 times. I've been on the Boring Company property in Texas. No one's been on that property, and I've been on that property. It's insane. This is massive growth. If you don't get it, like $800 a share? Are you kidding? This stock is going to be trading at $10,000 a share in a few years. I don't understand how anybody doesn't. Look at this growth. Look, this is just absolutely insane growth. You have never seen growth like this. It's unbelievable. And like, people are talking about Twitter. They're talking about who Elon Musk might have wanted to sit next to at the Met Gala. Are you missing? You're missing it. This is unbelievable. This is insane growth. This is batshit nuts. If you are an investor, a long-term investor, I'm not talking about traders. There's no such thing as a short-term investor. You're either a long-term investor or you're a trader. If you are a long-term investor and you want to buy stock in something or buy an asset that's going to be worth more in 5 years than what it is today, there's no better choice. I don't care about macro, inflation, whatever. This is the asset to hold. I'm all in. Like I'm a Tesla investor. Take whatever biases you want from that. Look at this. I didn't make this up. I didn't make up the Gigafactory in Texas. I didn't make up Giga Berlin. I'm not making this stuff up. It's real. I didn't make up the self-driving cars. I have one. I watch it drive. This is unbelievable. How are you missing this story? What are you smoking? I smoke marijuana, right? I do the math and I see the numbers and it's plain on its face. This company is going to the moon, to Mars, to the stars. This is the biggest growth story you have ever seen in your life, that anyone has ever seen. It's crazy. How do you not look at that? Wait, can you imagine a company that a year ago, like last year, even right now, really only has 2 operating factories, is making ridiculous profits, grew 87% in vehicle deliveries from 2020 to 2021. They're growing, I think Q1 versus the previous Q1, they're growing like insane. The profit is growing faster than the revenue and the deliveries. The profit is growing like crazy. And they're building new factories. They're going from less than 2 functioning factories to 5 factories. And the new 3 factories are going to be more productive than the last 2. More profitable, more productive, more efficient. How are you not seeing this? This is insane. You got to make your own choices. You're going to buy General Motors? You're going to buy Rivian or Lucid? You're going to buy... Oh, what the hell are you? You're going to hold cash? We're inflation. Cash is losing value. Why do you hold cash during inflation? It makes no sense. Tesla is going to blow everything else out of the water. It's the only investment that makes sense. Yeah, diversification. Diversification is for people who don't see what's coming. It's here. You can see it. It's right there, right in front of your face. I'm just going to say it. Number 1, buy a Tesla. They're fun to drive and they're safest cars on the road. And number 2, buy TSLA. Buy the stock. There's nothing else you can do with your money that's going to be more valuable in the future. That's where my money's at. Please check out my other videos. Support this channel on Locals. Check out the t-shirts. This is the funnest t-shirt. You want to get attention, wear this t-shirt. And thank you so much for watching.